Hey guys, today we are going to unbox a repainted statue of my Magneto on throne. If you haven't seen the previous unboxing of this one yet, it was quite hard because the box are quite big and there's actually an art box for both of them as I remember. But anyway, let's do some magic and we'll make all the shipper boxes go away. Okay, I think I used too much magic and the statue completely unboxed and assembled itself. What? Kidding aside, I just didn't want to assemble this beast solo and run the risk of it breaking. But so far so good. As you guys can recall on my original video, my concerns on this statue was that it has a lot of 3D print lines all over the statue, which was an eyesore in my opinion. And the whole statue was I think 3D printed in one whole piece, making a lot of the sentinel parts look glued to one another. There's also a lot of rough surfaces, and lastly is the paint job that I didn't like at all. So the things I wanted my painter to do was obviously sand a lot of the papers, eliminating those unwanted 3D print lines. I wanted him to scribe all throughout the statue, giving some depth or separation to the other parts of the sentinel at the base, introduce more colors to add a lot of separation, and of course repaint the whole statue, making it more vibrant. So let's see how that turns out. So as far for the 3D print lines, there are still some of them, especially in hard to reach surfaces. But so far on the front and on the easy parts to reach, there are no longer there or is less visible. However, there are still a lot of surfaces that are rough, which is an eyesore in my opinion. But I guess you can only do too much as it's a bit hard to sand a lot of the areas in the statue. And as for scribing, I can definitely see a lot of the areas on the throne area with more separation, which is great. However, there are still some areas that suffer from this problem. Thanks to the new paint job and introduction of more colors, they look more separated now than before. He also added a lot of these black lines, kind of like oil dripping down, to be honest, to emphasize more lines and separation. So if you guys notice, the statue now is overall more vibrant. The blues, the purples, the reds, and of course the face of the sentinel. There are a lot of silver painted areas and battle damages all throughout. Those are added by the painter. The metal parts now looks more real metal compared to before where it was just painted with one type of dark gray or gunmetal. The sentinel parts, namely the purple and blue color, are more vibrant now with battle damages, aka paint strips revealing chrome-like colors underneath them. And the skin tone on the sentinel now is definitely remarkable compared to what it was before. Lastly is let's talk about the portrait. If I recall correctly, this statue has 3 masked and 3 unmasked portraits. I only sent the painter the 3 masked portraits to be repainted. So here how they are now. My favorite portrait I left untouched. However, I left him fix the key and keyhole on the helm so they'll sit better as it was before. Next is one of the portraits I have him painted with blackface to make a more scary looking Magneto. I chose the close mouth portrait for this as it fits the concept better. And lastly, I chose one of the portraits to have the portrait's helmet be painted black because I just watched X-Men First Class and Magneto's helm there was black, and I don't plan to use this portrait anyway and thought it would be a good opportunity to change it to black. However, he didn't paint it gloss black, which is too bad. Anyway, I'm quite happy with all the portraits, but I think the black face one now is my new favorite. Overall, I am extremely happy with the repaint. This statue looks a lot more lively than it was before. Really love how it's more vibrant now compared to the dullish paint it had. I'm glad to see a lot more smooth surfaces and separation within the sentinel parts. The battle damages is definitely a nice touch as it fits the theme of the statue a lot. And boy, I forgot how massive this statue is. I currently have no place to display him. Anyway, if you are curious on what this statue used to look like, you might be interested in checking the original video of me unboxing and assembling this piece. That's it for this video. This is Carl and see you in the next one.